All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're ready for a David and Goliath match here. We've got the two gentlemen, Ryan Harris and Tim Morrison, going at it. Now, there is money for a charity on the line. If Tim Morrison provides a clean 13-0 sweep, Ryan Harris will have to provide money towards a veterans fund of Tim's choosing. If Ryan Harris, is able to pull even a single leg, Tim Morrison will have to feed some hungry children. So stay tuned. We're going to have it kicking off here in a second. As you can see, they're getting their lineups all squared away, getting their dues, their green fees all paid. So we'll get started here in a second. Let me know how the audio quality is. Let me know how sounds are. And if you're there, say hi. Tell me who you think. Let me know if you think Ryan's going to pull a single leg or if Tim Morrison's going to provide a clean sweep. Break out the broom. Break out the broom. First game, 501 open in, open out. No special rules. Ryan, being the home player, is going to start first. Needs a decent leadoff. You suspect he's going to look here at the bullseyes. Just underneath in the 16, missing low left. Up in the 14s, not able to dial it into the middle. Ends the round on a 32. Now, does Tim Morrison go for the taunt and hit a double 16 just to say, hey, Ryan, I could do that in one dart? We shall see. Tim Morrison starting off a little stronger with an 84, not able to find the low ton that he wanted. Both players focusing in, trying to get that bullseye. 50 points, not split bulls, so 50 points for outer or inner segment. Gives them a good, comfortable lead. Ryan down by a little bit of distance here, and Tim looking to expand it out further. Only able to find 54, though, so gonna need some big darts here from Ryan. Ryan complaining that Tim is hyper-focused on the game, which one would suspect he would do. Big prizes on the line for the charity of the winner's choice. Ryan able to finally find that bullseye, pulls it out, gets a 64, keeps that within an 18-point separation. Ryan pretty happy now, obstructing the camera view so that way nobody can see Tim's beautiful face. Tim unhappy with that 26. Giving Ryan here an open door to catch up to Tim. One bullseye will put him in the lead by 6. Ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, if you're interested in playing on the 13-inch, seeing how you fare, there will be a tournament afterwards here at Breakaway Cafe and Spirits in Meridian. So make sure you come on down. I do believe it's a blind draw, so you could get paired up with somebody like Tim Morrison. Tim making some cries about unsportsmanlike behavior from Ryan Harris. It's almost like Ryan's the operator of this league, so he kind of gets to make his own rules. Tim only able to put up 60, so Ryan going to need at least 80 here to stay within touching distance. .28 not going to cut it. So Tim's game to control, Tim's game to maintain. Tim going to look to set himself up here with at least a ton. Gets the first bull. You suspect he's going to stay there. One more will get him within closing distance. But unfortunately, lands himself on a bogey number with a 163. So going to see at least 2 more rounds from Tim to close this one out. And we'll keep a running score of the legs in the match in the chat, so that way if you're just tuning in, you can stay apprised of the overall situation. Currently on game 1, leg 1. So Tim going to look to set himself up here. Gets 2 bulls to set himself on a 63. Gets the 13 to leave himself with a bull out. First low ton of the game. Tim under no pressure here on this 0-1 game. Ryan still at about 300. Needs at least a ton here to put some modicum of pressure on Tim. Does find 1 bull, but a little too late. Tim taking it out for the 1-0 start to this league night match. In this format, loser does start first, so Ryan going to get another chance here to lead off. Needs a little stronger of a showing in warm-ups. He was doing pretty well on the 18s and other triples, so may see a shift away from the bullseye and onto the triples. .39 points scored, or sorry, 39 points scored. Tim immediately opening with the bull, starting to get warmed up here. Expect to start seeing more low tons. That's low ton number 2 for Tim Morrison. Ryan able to find another bull, 77 points to take the point lead. You do suspect that Ryan needs to hit at least 1 bull or a treble every round to stay in touch. There is an appearance by Queen Queso in the audience, trying to support King Queso in his effort to take a single leg. So, if you'd like to say hi to Queen Queso, type in chat. Ryan unable to find a bull there, getting 32. Game of inches on this one. Tim kind of going up quiet last round. We'll see if he can make up for it and put some distance. Only able to find 1, gets 68. Chat, any guesses as to who's going to be the first one to hit a hat trick? Any guesses? Any guesses? You got Chris Anderson there in the background. He's the winner of the most recent All-Star event for Alice Dart Collective. So if you're interested in playing with Chris Anderson, make sure you come on down for the after blind draw. He may be playing. Tim able to find 1 bull, gets 78 on the board. So a little over 100-point lead. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Ryan gets down to 300, so gonna give Tim a chance to break away with this lead. So Tim's gonna set himself up nicely here. Gonna look at the trip 20 probably. Nope, looks at the bull, set himself a 130, which is gonna leave a bull double 10 out. Excuse me, double 15. Ryan needs a hat trick here to get within touching distance. 14 not gonna cut it. Does find one. Can he find one more to pull him into 186? He does. First low ton for Ryan Harris. Maybe his only one for the night. We'll see. Gave the crowd a nice little curtsy after that one. Tim leaving himself a 63. Would have wanted one more bullseye out of that, but 67. Still got 3 more darts guaranteed while Ryan works down from this 186. Ryan going to need him put some pressure on. Challenge that out. Needs one more of those. Does not find it, but does give himself a 2-dart out with a 54 bull chance. Did see him earlier today hitting those trip 18s. It is doable, so gonna put Tim under some pressure here to hit the bull. Does get it, 2-0 Tim. Ryan starting off that round with a solid 17. I don't think he's ever going to hire me to commentate again after that comment. Tim not putting a whole lot of pressure on Ryan there, only netting 25. But Morrison not finding all cylinders quite yet in this match. You'd like to see Harris take advantage of that. Score a little bit more than a 28. Gonna have to hope that Tim continues to not find the bull. Which he does there. 409 takes a point lead. Ryan struggling to find the bull with 3 darts there. Scores 45, keeps himself within touching distance. But you'd like to see more considering that Morrison's not quite firing. Spoke too soon as Ryan is able to, or excuse me, Tim's able to find the first low ton of this leg. Extends his lead to 308. Ryan gonna need to match in kind. Gonna need at least 2 bulls on this appearance. Ooh, just a little outside. 66. Better from Ryan, better. I would say this was a colossal battle of tungsten titans here in Morrison, Idaho, but really it's a David Goliath battle, as you see here by the scoreline. Morrison putting up another low ton, 111 registered on that visit. Ryan gonna need to pull something out here. At least 2 bulls to pull him down to 245 or lower. There's one. 16, still able to salvage this. Ooh, misses outside on the 6. So Tim here in pretty comfortable position. Going to set himself up for a decent take here. Leave himself on a 159, which is going to be tricky. Ryan wanted to say how much he loves Jeremy, number 92. And as you can see, it's shown in his darts. It's 2 bulls, and it's going to 101. Odin, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday school night. Watching battle between Tim Morrison and Ryan Harris. Winner of the match is going to get money donated to a charity of their choice. Tim playing on the behalf of the veterans, Ryan playing on behalf of the children. All right, Tim here on a 41. You suspect he's going to go 1 double tops. Nope. Looks at the 9. Trip 9 out. Hardly 41. That's 3-0 for Tim. Odin, I hope league goes well for you. What format are you playing in? Let me know. Let me know. Would love to hear. So we switched over to cricket here after a 3-0 drubbing. Kind of reminds me of the Miami Dolphins this weekend. Oh, and 4-man teams, it's a good format. One thing I find with 4-mans is that sometimes it really affects rhythm players quite heavily, so it'll be interesting to see how you fare. But I hope you and your team shoot well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for saying hi, making sure I'm not lonely over here, as Ryan berates me every time I commentate on his game. But I'm still impartial, so... Ryan closing the 20. Tim unable to find anything other than the 17. Ryan opting to just point away. Finds 2 on that one to extend his lead to 40-0. This is going to be Ryan's best chance of taking a leg off of Tim Morrison here. So you have to hope he's going to take advantage. 15 rounds in this one. So Tim staying down on the 17s where he found that mark. Puts points on the board. Now the question is, will Ryan look to close the 17 first? Or is he going to stay all points and extend the lead, giving Tim a chance to find the trouble? Both darts there, searching for that 17, unable to find it. Going to go back up top. Does, misses just right, staying in the 1. So, not as... No, I did not drink your Red Bull. There's been some accusations thrown. Apologies. Ryan needed a little bit more out of that last visit to the Aki, as Tim makes him pay with a trip 17, 51 points. So now Ryan should look at throwing all 3 darts up at the 20. Two finding their home. Third one going a little astray. Does register 40 points, puts him back in the point lead. You suspect Tim's going to probably start low, hit the 17s, and then take a peek. Odin, I have not done much on the Grand Board lately. I think I've played maybe 1 match on there in the last 2 months. Do have plans to get back on it eventually. I promise. School, life, big news. Might be some updates from Ryan, Sanka, and I. But that's for another day, another time. Ryan choosing to stay up top. First one going a little wide in the 5. The next one, 26. Bed and breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan with the bed and breakfast there. 10 points. Tim's probably going to go low first start or high for the close. Gets the point lead. And now going for the close. Going to close that number. Going to force Ryan to find a new one. But I would hope all is well on your side of the state. Ryan electing to go to the 15s where he already had a mark. Closes that number out. Now, will Tim spend 3 darts to close that out? Or is he going to try to get a more commanding point lead? First dart, big on the trip 17. Next 2 darts looking to close. Putting some pressure there on Ryan. Ryan going to need to make either a move to find a new number to point on or make the 15s count this round. Big darts from Ryan there with 4, registering 60. Gets him back in the point lead, gets him back up on top. Gonna force Tim to look at the 17s at the very least. Tim only able to find 1, but does close the 15s out. Ryan finding a great 777 to close that number out. Gonna force Tim to look at a different number. Does get a dart into that into that single 19. Would have probably preferred a trip 19. We'll see if Tim takes advantage, closes out. Does not, only able to register 1 on that visit. Gonna give Ryan the door. Now, if I was Ryan, I would be looking all 3 darts here at the 19, hoping to find at least 1 treble to extend the lead and get the point lead back. Ryan setting himself up a field goal post and finds that 19 to recapture the point lead. Tim now looking up at the 18, give himself another pointing avenue here. Smart play from Tim, but only able to find 2. Now here, Ryan should be looking 2 up top at the 18. See if he can close it and then down to the 19 to secure more of a point lead. Two darts and 19. 2 darts scored. 38 points added to the register. 217, 170. Gonna force Tim to stay up in the 18s. Tim able to close and net 18 more points on the 18s there. Smart play from Morrison as he tries to creep back some of that point lead. Ryan choosing to continue to extend that point lead, buying time for Morrison to look here at the 18s. You suspect Morrison's going to find a triple 18 at some visit, so would like to see Ryan look up at the 18s. 224 now, 236. Probably a little uncomfortable for Harris, so Harris is going to look to probably extend the point lead a little bit. Realistically, this game is down to one big dart. Either player hits one big dart, and it could shift the battle. Ryan making all three darts count. Nets 57. Gonna force Tim May to stay up top. There's that triple I was warning of. Tim able to find 54, then a single for 72 to give himself a 3-point lead. Ryan gonna need to find at least one to get the point lead back. Probably stay 3. Another big triple, both sides there. Tim, ooh, big 7 mark around for Morrison. Gonna force Harris to stay down in the 19s. Harris needs a big round. He needs a big round. Morrison makes a big statement, closes the 19s. Ryan gonna need to find the starts in the 16s to get himself a point lead again. Realistically, at this point, Tim in command. Less than 40 points separating the two. However, Morrison does have the extra 3 marks on the 18. If you're unable to stay for the duration of tonight's match, you can definitely check it out here on the YouTube. Will be on display afterwards. Big statement hit from Morrison there. Closing and pointing on that 16. Gonna leave Harris to just the bullseye. Unable to find the bullseye, and gonna leave Tim with 3 darts to seal this one if he's able to find a Hattie. There's been protesting about the length of the throw line. Harris creeping towards that bullseye, but unable to find it in the end. So Tim unable to find a bullseye either. Missing just outside. Both sides. Actually, all three darts missing. A little frustration there from Tim. You can see his head wobble as he walks up to the board. Ryan could have definitely used more than one, but does find one. Breaks the seal. Morrison growing a little impatient with his darts, missing their target just outside the bull. Giving Ryan a chance here to make some ground. Ryan needs 3 darts to count here. Ooh, very close for Ryan. 2 out of the 3. Finding their home, closes that number, puts a little bit more pressure on Tim. Not a lot, as Morrison still has the 18s open. So Jam opting to hit that point, given the struggles that he's having with the bull, the center spot on the board. Ryan a little surprised. Ryan a little surprised that Morrison went for the points rather than the bull. Ryan able to find one more, puts 25 points. The creep towards 474 begins. Morrison continuing to mourn the bullseye as he's unable to find another bull in 3. Ryan here hoping his bull luck continues to carry. Gonna need to make a look at the 18 at some point though. Morrison able to finally see that one off with a double. 236, a little low for Morrison, but that was a good fight by Ryan. Keeping up, putting some effort in. Ryan could use a good start here. Triple would do nicely. Not a 555, however. You hate to see it. That is the worst feeling under the sun, is when you're looking at that first dart, you're looking at for that 20, and it just slides to the left in that 555. Frustration. Frustration. Morrison struggling to find numbers. Gonna give Ryan a chance. Opts to go to the 17. 17 looking to be his preferred number, maybe. Ryan with a huge dart into the 17 for the triple to close the attempt from Morrison. Ryan getting the triple 17, pointing to the board saying, hey, nope, that's my number, not yours, Tim. Tim now going to look up to the 20s. Manages to. Now, that was a beneficial strategy for Ryan last round to chase after and seal that pointing avenue. You expect to see him do something similar here. Ryan saying, hi diddly do neighbor, finds all the 5s and 1s. Morrison going to continue to look at that 20. Cannot find more than one. Ryan still drifting into the 2 side by side there. Gonna see if we can brighten the player camera out for you guys a little bit. Gonna get some graininess, but it is dark in this bar, so I apologize. Don't have the bigger camera here tonight. Ryan registering 51 more points. Gonna need to start looking and possibly taking away Tim's scoring avenue, but Tim gonna look first. Down to the 17, closes back up, and manages another 20. So Ryan gonna need another number here. Huge trip 19 from Ryan there. Huge 5-mark round for Ryan. Puts himself in the lead. Smiles all around for that one. And Tim answers in kind with a 5-mark of his own. Puts up 100 more points. Now we're starting to see the fight in these two dogs. We'll see if Ryan's able to answer right back. Quick response to keep himself in this fight. Once again, Ryan doing his best Ned Flanders impersonation, saying, hi diddly do, neighbor. Morrison missing wide a little bit there on the 19. Goes into 16, elects to stay there to force Ryan into an uncomfortable situation here. Ryan would have loved to have seen a triple there, but instead gets 2, registers 2, but does get a mark on the 16, makes all 3 darts count. Big trip 16 for Morrison, register 48 more points, extending the lead here. Looking a little dubious for Ryan. Ryan gonna need some big darts here in the 19s. Big double 19 makes 3 of them count. 57 to stay within 30 for Ryan. That's a great run of events. Big dart there for Harris, hitting the trip 17, closing out that pointing avenue. Still has the trip 19, pretty sure it was a flyby. Ryan Harris would like to know that he's very disappointed that Jeremy, the EDC dart coordinator, is not here to support his boss. So, Jeremy, if you're out there, he loves you very much. Morrison starting to shut down the board, takes away the 18s. Harris without a pointing avenue here. Gonna have to focus on either the 15s or bulls. You would assume he's gonna look at the 15s, a little bit bigger of a pie, make all 3 darts count here. Now you suspect that Tim's gonna go for the close here with that substantial point lead. Gonna have to burn that 3rd dart on a close or a point. Does burn it on the close. Now, Ryan was saying he does exactly as I say, so I suspect he's gonna walk up there and smash a hat trick. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. I think Ryan's confused about what game he's playing. He just asked if a low tone would suffice. Three darts separate Morrison here from another victory. Unable to find that one. Unable to find the bull again. This is a similar problem that we ran into in last cricket leg, where Ryan was able to find more bulls than Morrison. Almost came back to win it. We're going to see if the bull drought continues to plague Morrison here as he needs 3 still. Just a little high there, drifting into the 5. Now into the 11, struggling to find home, but does find it on that 3rd dart. 1 down, 2 more to go. Ryan needing several. Harris still looking for at least 2 more bulls to make it respectable. Unable to find any. Getting a little frustrated. You can see him throwing his hands all over the place. Seeing, walking in front of the microphone, or in the front of the cameras, just angered. We're going to have to see if he can use that fuel. And finding the door, and then the 3rd dart, you wonder, what was he looking at? Apparently Morrison needed to hit that first point just to make himself feel better to close that one out. Now, you do have to wonder why Morrison is struggling so much to find the bull. Somebody didn't eat their Wheaties this morning. And you can see in the chat there, the current score is 5 legs to Tim. And a big unfortunate goose egg for Ryan. So unfortunately, the kids aren't getting fed so far. We'll have to see if Ryan can pull a leg here in this 0-1 now that we're past the cricket games. Not a very strong open for Morrison, giving Ryan an opportunity here to run away with it. 2 is not going to run. And 2 is a very old lady crawling away. $31, not the kind of advantage that Ryan would have wanted to take on that poor open. Apparently, Ryan, unhappy if he wins an 0-1, wants to win a cricket match. I feel like if Ryan doesn't win at least one leg, I'll never be able to commentate again. Tim bouncing back, getting back into the lead here. 255, 273. Figured I'd just kind of stay quiet and see if that would help the darters, but don't think that's the case. Tim looking to set himself up nicely here for an out. Gonna look at that 20, gets the 5 instead. Gonna make it a little tougher, but still in the realm of possibility. Does have at least 6 starts here to look at the out. Ryan back on 243, excuse me. So Ryan gonna need at least a ton here to put some pressure on Tim. Tim getting that win. 6-0 for Tim so far. Ryan put up a little bit of a fight there in the early stages of that 0-1 match. Ryan with an absolutely thunderous low ton. Ryan begging for the credit here. Other comments could be made about begging, but I won't make any at the moment. We're keeping this stream PG, unlike the EDC Live Thursdays, where things get a little crazy with Queen Queso. Not the greatest of hits here for Ryan, but does force Tim to pull in some effort here. Gets 74. Would have expected a little bit more from the big hitter, Tim Morrison, but it'll do. Gets him the point lead. Are we going to see our first hat trick? No, but a low ton for Morrison. Puts him in the closing position. Ryan going to need a match here to really put the pressure on. $77 for Harris. Does put some pressure on. Because it's open in, open out, it is a possible checkout, but it would be a tall ask. Big low ton from Morrison to leave himself on a 32. Ryan could take this out. Needs big darts. Morrison taking that out, gets the win to take him to 7. So Morrison has won the night with over 50% of the games won. So now, can Ryan save some face and get one leg? Solid open for Harris. 61 points registered on that visit to the Aki. We'll see if Morrison's able to answer in kind. Harris continues to extend the lead, but not by much on that 26 visit. Morrison going to need to find his darts. Does find a bull. And manages to recapture the point lead here. Harris needs to sit down, focus, really start chucking these pieces of tungsten, find their way home. Solid round for Harris there. Does find a bull, 70 points, recaptures the lead. Low ton for Morris, putting the pressure on Ryan. You can see it in Ryan's eyes and in his hair. He's starting to feel the pressure. Solid leave here for Morrison on 101, 2-dart out. Has 6 darts to look at the very least. Ryan gonna need 2 bullseyes. 2 to put some pressure. And he does just that. Manages a big 115. Gives himself a chance at an out if Morrison doesn't take this away. Big bull here, gonna put some more pressure on. 74 would have liked another bullseye, but still doable. Tim, will he go the easy way, or will he have the cojones to take it the hard way? You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see a player of Tim Morrison's caliber take the easy way. I hate to say it as a commentary, as an unbiased third-party source. You hate to see it. Morrison is a 13. 14? I'm getting... Sources are telling me he's a 14. You hate to see it. Even me as a lowly 11 would have at least looked at the hard way there. Morrison was looking to block that pointing avenue for Ryan. Ryan still has it open. We'll see if Morrison's going to have to pay for it. That's a big blank for Ryan, so you know Morrison's going to close this out. Then the question is, what's he going to move to? Morrison a little frustrated there. Both those darts a little outside the 17, but does find it on the third one. Little nod of confirmation, but also a head shake. Frustrated. Ooh, Ryan almost able to make all three darts count there with the 19s. Would have liked to have seen a triple to start the scoring. Morrison only registering one mark per round on that one. So this is going to give Ryan Harris a chance to look at putting some points on the board, and you assume he's going to do just that. Closing his eyes, trying to make sure the alcohol's not imbibing his ability to hit that, and makes all three count with a big 5 mark to open the scoring account. Ryan unable to make the, Tim unable to make the 20s count. You would believe Ryan's going to at least take one dart to look at the 20s to try to close out any possible pointing avenue. I'm trying to talk extra loud to see if he gets the hint. Now, that third dart, the smart play would have been to go down for the point, but chose to stay up top and try to go for that close. Was very close to the double, but unable to close it. We'll see if Tim's able to make up a little ground here, but unfortunately just going a little wide. Only able to close the number. So going to give Ryan a chance to look at it. Should look at it. More than likely should look at the 20 before moving back down to the 19 to extend that point lead. Unable to find it. Again, doing his best Ned Flanders impersonation. Banging the neighbors. Big 5-mark answer. Ryan unable to close there. So does Ryan look at opening a new number? I think the answer is an absolute yes. From my co-commentators that you currently can't hear, the answer is also a yes. Massive dart from Tim there, triple extending it. Made the smart decision to close the 20 there. Morrison with a big close on the 18. We're going to move down to the 16. Moves down to the 15. Gets it. Can he get the white horse? Ooh, right there. One away from the white horse. Morrison closes the 16 with 3 effective darts. Going to force Ryan onto bulls. Now, this has been Morrison's weak point all night, so if Morrison can get on the bull train early, it'll give him an opportunity to take this back over. And the bull drought continues for Morrison. You hate to see it. You hate to see a player struggle to find that bull when he's commanded the game for most of it. So again, in Ryan's hands to see if he can start making these bulls count. Finds one, is at the floodgate. Morrison able to find that double. Can he find one more? Ooh, just a little outside. But does put the pressure on Ryan to find several more bullseyes. He's been in this position once before. Can he come up to the task? Morrison registering one more. So Morrison closing the 17. Ryan trying to close it, knowing that it's Morrison's favorite number. All three darts counting. 2 to the 19. Closes the 17. Smart darts from Ryan Harris. Ryan looking to close, and he does just that. Now he's going to have the option to pick a number. If he was smart, he's going to pick the number that he's strongest on and just try to close it with one and point it with the second. Big darn for Morrison there to close the number, close the avenue. neck and neck here in game 10. Realistically, this game could fall in either player's direction. Harris coming up a little flat there. Does get 2 marks registered on the 15. Does need a little bit more. You're starting to wonder if attrition is coming into play. He looks a little tired. Could probably use another shot or two. Morrison still hyper-focused. Got his headphones in. But with his struggles that he's had all night, you have to wonder if it's starting to play on his psyche. Big dart there. Final dart there for game 10. It was a close game, to be fair. I know there wasn't a lot of commentary action on that game. I'm trying to let you guys just kind of see it as it happens without a lot of overarching noise. 10-0 in the favor of Morrison, but you have to say, Ryan hasn't made it easy for Tim. Ryan has actually put up some really solid darts, made some serious darts count, so you have to back him. Great open from Ryan. We'll see if he can continue to build on it. Looking to close this number. He's going to have to make this last dart count. Ooh, just a little outside. Looks like a board misread. Does, in fact, get the 17. So he's going to close it. Ryan a little here. Ryan on the front foot. Tim a little on the back foot. Would have wanted more out of that trip to the Aki. Ryan gonna look to close up the 20s. 2 darts, then down to the 19. Smart close for Morrison. Just as a reminder, if you are interested in playing darts tonight, there will be a tournament at the conclusion of this match here at Breakaway in Meridian, Idaho. So come on down, get involved. There'll be a blind draw. Morrison unable to make anything happen there on that one. So Ryan going to continue to look at the 18s here. Morrison going to take away the 18 to prevent Ryan from pointing on it. So now he's going to look at the 16s. Needs a big round here. Big 5-mark answers. Puts him within touching distance. Now, will Tim go for the close with that 11-point lead, or is he going to go secure a couple more points? Ryan looking for the 15, only able to find one. Needs a few more. That was an interesting move by Morrison to try to close away the Bulls before the pressure's on. Given the fact that he's struggled with Bulls all night, not a terrible idea considering that he still has a commanding lead with the 20 still open. Morrison attempting to close that number out, unable to do so, leaves the door open for Harris. Harris is going to need multiples here to get back into it. Harris unable to find any bulls. Needs one bull to fall. you have to wonder if it's a little too late for Ryan. Only able to find one on that round. Needed a few more to fall. Will Morrison be able to close it? Will he be able to find that one final bull? Frustration. Look at the look on his face. Morrison unable to find it. Harris gonna need to capitalize. Tim walking away the winner on that one. As you can see, though, the stats aren't lying. Tim having to really work to fend off Ryan. Big trip 20 from Ryan there. Gonna capitalize. Big dart. 6 mark. To be honest, that's actually the first 6 mark of the night. We've had a 7 mark. No. Oh, excuse me. I've been corrected. Tim did get a 6 mark earlier. But one would argue a bigger 6 mark than Tim's. But also a good answer from Tim there to get the 18s closed down and get some points on the board. massive close for Ryan Harris. Hits the single-double combo. Ryan needs to see about closing this out. Gets 2 on the board. Will Tim be able to capitalize, close, and point? Stay tuned. This is the type of tungsten tossing we've been waiting to see all night, ladies and gentlemen. So if you've stayed tuned to this, congratulations. You're being rewarded with actually quite the showdown. Good close. Took 3 darts. Took 3 darts, but did get the close. Gonna force Tim onto a new number. 16s. Alexis, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. If you've been here all night, I really appreciate you. If you've only just gotten here, I still really appreciate you. It's a close one here in game 12. If I'm Ryan here, I'm going to look 2 darts at 15 to close, 1 dart at pointing. This 3rd dart needs to be at points. Ooh, gets the big close, takes the risk, gets the reward. I would so much rather be there than what I've done all day. Thanks for streaming. Absolutely, Alexis. I'm glad we can bring this fun match for you. Hopefully now you're kicking back, relaxing. Remember, there is a tournament after this event. Maybe. We'll see. It is getting a little late. This game is taking a lot longer than we expected. There are several players here. There are several players here that are expecting a tournament. So if you want to get involved, there is a blind tournament here after the conclusion of this match. we can provide this for you, Alexis. Do you think Morrison's going to be able to clean sweep Ryan Harris, or do you think Ryan's going to magically pull out the double-double? Now. Let's be civil. But you kind of feel for the little man. You feel for the David in this situation. You want to see him get one. You want to see him feed the children. Big let off from Morrison there. He knew Tim was, or he knew Ryan was right there knocking on the door. But yeah, Alexis, I would agree. Admittedly, Tim has struggled a little bit tonight, but it's where Tim's focus comes into play. Tim struggled a little bit tonight. His bull game's been off. Missed darts that you wouldn't expect a player of his caliber to miss. And so Ryan's actually put up a really, really, really good fight tonight. And I think it's, if he comes back and watches this, I think it's something he can be proud of, given the disparity in the two. So never say that you can't beat anybody, because on any day, you never know what kind of upsets you could pull. I've gotten word from a very reliable source that the tournament afterwards is going to be single elimination. Probably because it's late and we're all old people and we're getting tired. You have to wonder, game 13 here, has Ryan still got something in his locker? Can he pull something out of the hat? Will he be a magician and come up big? Okay, I've gotten correction. He is pulling something from somewhere. I'll let you decide where he's pulling it from. Morrison early on the Bulls. Interesting move. Playing a little bit more risky here. Big hit on the trip 20 from Ryan. Can he find another? Can it be a repeat of earlier? Ooh, but drifts into the 18, a lucky flyby. Tim playing smart, choosing to get some points on the 19 before moving up to the 20. Big points. I think he's trying to go for the morale buster on Ryan there. You hate to see it. You hate to see the big players bully up on the little guys. Come on, Ryan. We believe in you. Smart darts from Ryan, putting 60 points on the board. Your guess is as good as mine, Alexis. You have to wonder what's going on in their minds. It'd be great if we could mic them up. Hint, 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 hint. For future things to come. But unfortunately, we'll all just be left wondering what was the idea. Don't worry, Alexis. We have ideas. I have ideas. We have ideas. There's ideas. Stay tuned. You know, I feel like you're not the only one that would be saying stuff like that, Alexis. I feel like there would be a lot of concerned audience members. Let's be honest. We all know darts is a love-hate game. And Ryan coming out with a massive 6 mark. 108. Doesn't have the same ring. Looking at you, Rustbray. Ryan with a bit of a point lead. Now, if I'm Ryan, personally, I'm looking at 2 darts at 19 and then right back on up to the 18 to stretch that lead a little bit. Or vice versa. Maybe you secure the points first, you get that little cushion, the little buffer before moving down to the 19. Looks at the 19 first, a little outside, gets 1. Does he stay? He does stay, gets the close. Now, is Tim gonna close the 18 to force Ryan onto a new number? He chooses to go 16 first. You expect to see him hit a triple. He does just that. Gets the point lead. Stays there. 1 dart for Ryan at 18 would tie the point lead. You would expect him to throw 2 at 18. Big triple hit from Ryan there. Stays there. Take a look. Take a peek. Be a risk. Ooh, decides to stay up top. Misses it, unfortunately, but does get a solid point lead again. Let me know, chat. Do you think Ryan's going to pull this one out? Do you think he's going to manage the victory to make it 1-12 to get the charity payout for the kids? Do it for the kids, Ryan. We believe. 3 critical darts. 1, 1, 1. What I like to call the Amish way of darts. But hey, sometimes 3 singles are more important than 1 triple. Hard choice between kids and vets? I know. But again, you want to root for the little guy. Everybody likes to see the underdog come up and win. All right, now the choice here, tough position for Ryan. I think you close the 15 with your first dart, travel up to the 18 and secure the point lead. Because you know Tim's going to more than likely close the 18s this next round. Apparently, Ryan is betting on Tim to go points. Ryan really needed that 18. It is now a bull race. Ryan needs 4. Tim needs 2. Tim unable to find 1 more. Can Ryan pull this off? It is doable. 1 double, 2 singles, and Ryan walks away the winner. The tension is palpable. Gets 1. The pressure continues to rise. It's like a pressure cooker in here. Somebody could put a pot of rice in here and we'd have a ready-made meal here in about 20 seconds. Needs 1 more. Needs 1 more still. Unable to find it. Stretches the game out to yet another trip to the Aki for Ryan. Can Ryan find 3? Can he pull a hat trick? He's been close on multiple occasions tonight. Needs a double. Needs a double. Needs the double on just a little high. The pressure continues to mount. Morrison taking his time, needs 1 to Ryan's 2. If you're Tim, I don't know if you're under a lot of pressure, but there is definitely still some pressure there. Will this be the end? And it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan unable to get a leg. Tim performing the clean sweep. Break out the brooms, Tim Morrison. But also massive commendations and commiserations to Ryan Harris. Put up a fantastic fight. We'll see the match stats here in a second. 2-6, 2-3 for that leg. All right, there you have Ryan Harris, 178, a really solid showing here on the 13-inch board. Shooting a little above his average, I believe. I don't have further reconnaissance. Tim Morrison, a 225, a little low, but hitting some of those bigger points like the 5 and 6 marks and 7 marks, which played a factor in his performance. There's a showing by the Queso Queen herself coming to the camera, and then Miss Morrison there as well. So 1688, I believe, or 1888 there for Ryan in the 01. A very solid showing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan unable to find a leg. Tim Morrison taking the clean sweep. And that's going to do it for us here at Breakaway. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, shoot well, may the darts find your target. Bye-bye.